Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with the Earth 2 update video, answering a lot of your questions, going over a couple of things. Let us see. I wrote down two different songs. One was 21 Guns, and the other was gonna be I'll Make a Man Out of You. You know, the Coursing River one. Maybe I'll do that next time. Anyway, guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. That referral code, which is the last one that I've shown, that thing right there. If you use that, you get 5% off anything that you purchase, and give me 5% as well. It helps support the channel. Patreon down below. Moving on. Did Dorkslayer take the post down due to fear of a lawsuit? No. Dorkslayer, what he does is him, same as me, really just they get things in Discord messages, Facebook messages, and we just report on them. So we get, whether it's leaks, whether it's whatever, people send us stuff and we just report on it. I'm sure he's just doing the same thing. And if it's just news that we're reporting, E2 can't do anything. If it's slander or hit pieces and we're saying like, oh, Earth 2 is doing this, this, and this, and they're, we're trying to badmouth them and it's not true, then that is grounds for something. But what we're doing, no, not at all. Can you take resources from one property and move it towards another? Yeah. The devs have said that before. You can take resources that are mined on one place, do it to another. That's how you're able to take off resources off other people's land. And again, you're able to do that only to a certain point. You can mine whatever they have on there, grab whatever loot's on there, but the owner of that land will still get something along those sorts. They'll still get a percentage of whatever you take off. Another question is, will one tile produce a resource or one property? Okay, so what they're saying here is that is it one tile is getting each resource, or is it one property that's getting one? Because there's a hell of a big difference between just one tile as a property and 750 tiles as a property. Well, I'll go over it like this. Each tile is going to produce something. We all know that, but what the developers have said in the past, that you will get bonuses for all of these larger untouched properties. And does that mean that if you have 750 single tiles, is that going to be better than 750 just as one property? Probably the 750 as one property, because they didn't make a mention to say like, well, a good thing is going to be buy one tile 750 times. They didn't even make that as an option. Obviously, you can do that, but they didn't even bother to say that's a way of playing. Like, this is the route that you can take, probably just because it's very time consuming. You probably wouldn't want to do that. Should I buy cheap tiles now or wait for Dubai? We don't know when Dubai is going to be released. Most likely it's going to be released around the same time as Phase 2. We're not 100% sure yet. If you are having issues with saying, hey, I might not have a certain amount of money in the future, I would say whatever money that you have in-game already, and bills are already covered and everything, and I would say take half of that, buy whatever cheap tiles now, and then the other half save for Dubai. That would be my advice. Also, Dubai, the reason that they're not opening it right yet is just because they're worried about these bot accounts, saying like, okay, as soon as it opens, all these bot accounts are buying so many, tens of thousands of tiles, and they don't want that. They want as level a playing field as possible. What other channels do you recommend for another perspective? So a lot of times in this type of question, I would say like, try to find a naysayer. I think the guy's name was Daniel Wise, the one that put a hit piece out on me, one of the first ones. And because even though he wasn't being like real factual with anything, he was just assuming a lot of things, and he was just making broad generalizations. But there's going to be a time where actual educated people say, okay, well, based on this, this, and this, I don't like this for these reasons. And it won't be a hit piece, just things why they're concerned. I even did a video on things that concern me about this. So I don't see any of those types of channels yet. If I do, it is good to see another perspective on things, because a lot of times we can get like very, very into the hype. I'm like one of the biggest hype men of this game. So pumped with it. But no, it's good to be able to see how the other side thinks. But outside of that, if you're looking for giveaways are one of the best tools to not have to put any money in, just some time. If you don't have a lot of money, but you have a little bit of time, definitely go with Guidebook Gaming. Follow them on Twitch, because they do Class 1 giveaways every stream. I do giveaways on this channel. There's a new channel called Earth 2 Giveaways. Earth numeral 2 giveaways, and that's pretty much what they do. Um, and then shout out to Aria Realty as well. And then there's one called Earth 2 Guide, which I had mentioned in a stream before. I don't know, I've only seen one of their videos, but they did a cool video with a Joe Rogan and Elon Musk voiceover over the trailer for it. I thought that was really cool. Moving on, will there be E2 collectibles? I think I saw in like one of my recommended videos for you, someone was talking about that. I forget who, but most likely there will be any of these things. The merch right now, there aren't any official E2 merch websites out there. I assume there will be at some point. There'll be stuff in game, but yeah, there'll probably be something that's only allowed for a limited release. Even if I think Class 1 tiles, a lot of these properties that were bought first, yeah, all of these are collectibles because they're just one of one. All the tiles are anyway. Earth 2 guy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so another thing about NFTs, the same as non-fungible tokens, like there's only one of these. Picture it if you have like a rock and you have your name on the rock. Okay, trade that to somebody else. Your name is still on that rock. It's somebody else's name. So you could track where it's been. Almost like if anyone's seen Where's George Been on the back of dollar bills, or you can find out where that particular dollar had been in its travels, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff with unique artwork that not even the developers are going to do. People like us, me and you, are going to be able to develop and sell either via in-game or on Pinterest, having links from the game to our other social media accounts. It's going to be really cool. I'm very excited to see a lot of... We're all excited to make money. I'm excited to see people that have no money make a lot of it and move classes. Like they go from, absolute poverty to, okay, just relative poverty to being able to low class, middle class, and just very, very excited about that. Will you ask to have your name on the credits when we beat the game? If this was a game like, Pokemon or Legend of Zelda or Paper Mario or whatever, yeah, I would. But it's not really a game that you can like beat. It's a game that you can continuously win at and have a good time, have a fun time. But I no, I can't. I didn't make the game. Am I hyping it up? Sure, absolutely. Am I one of the faces of the game? Yes, but I can't ask. I can't ask for that. I feel like I didn't do anything as far as making the game because I didn't. You asked, okay, you say at some point, quotes, ... and then you say what you're going to do. What are you most excited to do, and why not do those things now? Oh, that's a loaded question. All right, I guess we're getting deep here. When I say at some point, a lot of people are asking me, oh, make a megacity. I said at some point I would do that, and I did. People are saying, okay, make your own Discord. Somebody else kind of did that for me. I don't have anything to do with it. I almost never go in that Discord either. When I do have control of that Discord and when I do make something, you guys will know. I told you guys when I make $100 a day off YouTube, I will slow down on other things. As far as the other questions of what are you going to do, yeah, I'll just put more time into YouTube for you guys and actually go and making, I think, better quality videos for you guys, having time to write down scripts. And why not do those things now? I just don't have time right now. And what am I most excited to do? Well, you can never fully reclaim the past, but I'd really like to, get back in shape. I'd really like to, do boxing again, maybe do some other type of martial art. Definitely spend time with the girlfriend. Only see each other very sparingly right now. And I wish we could more. We just, schedules conflicting, don't have time for it. So it's those things. Will we ever see your girlfriend? I've been trying, guys, but probably not, which is fine. No pressure there. You always talk about what you're excited about. What's something you're not excited about? Ooh, these are good. I should really prepare these beforehand. I am really what I'm not excited about is really just what's been happening right now. A lot of bot accounts, why they can't open Dubai. Okay, we have some people in Shade City trying to ruin it for the rest of us with their bots, trying to make things unfair. People bidding 1 cent and changing their names to make it look like they bid something different. Most of that's going to be weeded out. So I'm maybe addiction. So I feel like if your life is not good or your life is not where you want to be in Earth 1, it's possible to get addicted to the life that you can lead in Earth 2. And which is a little sad because I think that normal people can choose to be extraordinary, and it doesn't have to be just in Earth 2. They could do it in Earth 1. I think a lot of people just lack the motivation for it. Um, so maybe people not realizing their full potential in Earth 1, but at the same time, if you could be a rock star in Earth 2, if you could be a big person, as long as you're doing good with that, I think that's something that I guess I'm excited for that. I guess I can't turn that into positive. Sorry about that. Um, Next one. I think the developers have their hands full with bad people who try to scam people. Do you think Dubai will ever open? Okay, so this is what I was touching on before. Yes, there are those people that say like make their usernames. Blank has submitted a bid for $9,000, but they really submitted a bid for like a penny, and they put that in there. And as long as there's people, Dubai is going to stay a little bit. Is going to be delayed, in opening. That's another thing. If Dubai, we don't know when it's going to open, so if you have funds, put it in now. That's what I would do anyway. I'd put in buy other cheap tiles. This way, you get resources on those, because then that $20 that you have that could be generating resources, and it's not because you're waiting for Dubai and Dubai's not opening yet. For me, if that was me, I'd just put it in now. But I think that this is kind of a pessimistic point of view of developers having their hands full with bad people. I mean, you have these. If I can quote Vision here from the MCU, I've been watching WandaVision, so I just feel like I'm getting to know him. Where he says, Ultron says, they're doomed, talking about humans, and he says, yes, but there's grace in their failings. It is a privilege to be among them. I think you missed that. So yes, there are people that are doing some not good things, but there's so many other people doing so many other great things. I think it was a Mr. Rogers quote when he said he was looking at some type of disaster on the news, and he said that his mom had told him whenever you see disasters, look for the helpers. There are always people helping, and that. Yeah, as many bad people there are, I think people are mostly good. So yeah, just Vision quote, Mr. Rogers. Trying to get all deep on that. Oh, sorry, Kitty. Anyway, guys, that is it for this Earth 2 update video. Everyone comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone type in #Where's Dashy in the comments. Should be in the next video. All right, love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.